More drama to come after Australia. USA ignite Women's Rugby World Cup. York, England. The Women's Rugby World Cup desperately needed a game that put people on the edge of their seats. With scoreboard blowouts and a lack of real drama so far, fans were crying out for something to sink their teeth into. Australia and the United States delivered. On Saturday, their 31-31 draw not only entertained the crowd in York, but it means it's all to play for in Pool A going into the final round. England are of course through, but anything could happen when the tournament hosts face Australia and the US play Samoa next week. US coach Sione Fukufuka said it was bittersweet, while Wallaroos counterpart Jo Yap said she was frustrated. Some fell to their knees when the final siren went, others looked around, unsure what to do or make of it all. The crowd were the quietest than they had been all evening, their throats no doubt thankful for a rest after 80 minutes of shouting and cheering. Then, they just clapped, thanking the players, knowing they had witnessed a phenomenal game of rugby. With a 9-point lead and all the momentum at halftime, Australia looked for all money like they would see things through. But the US knew defeat would condemn them to an early exit, and they shot out of the blocks with 2 tries in 12 minutes at the start of the second half. The lead changed hands, momentum swung, and there were points galore. While the US led for just 6 minutes of the total 80, their never-say-die attitude carried them through. Penalties hurt Australia, and, in the cold light of day, they'll know if they had been slightly more disciplined, they likely would have won. It feels to me like we lost it, co-captain Emily Chancellor told ESPN in the aftermath. For me, I feel like we didn't control the little things we could have controlled. While the two sets of players might have woken up on Sunday morning wondering what might have been, fans will have been discussing and dissecting the match over their scrambled eggs and long into the day. It has also set things up for more drama next week, with both sides able to qualify for the quarterfinals. The US need a bonus point win over Samoa, while Australia also need a bonus point, 4 tries or more, win or lose, against England to book their place. Should the US do their job and Australia lose and fail to get a bonus point, it will come down to points difference. Tasty. There is no doubt, after several blowout results and predictable games, the tournament has been injected with some life after Saturday's clash in York. US star Ilona Maher, a fierce bastion of women's rugby, was clearly frustrated in the moments after the result, but could see the positives of the spectacle her and her fellow players provided for the masses. I think we gave them a great game, and I think that's just cool to see, Maher told ESPN after the match. A lot of people probably haven't even seen rugby, so they got to come out and see such an entertaining game like that. That's what we want to do. We want to show them that it can be entertaining just as the men, and I think we did that tonight. The challenge now for both sides is picking themselves off for one more push next week. The US play first, next Saturday, then Australia. If we get half the drama we did in York on Saturday, it's going to be another epic afternoon. Northampton, England. The question over whether the Women's World Cup has a one-sided score problem is a tricky one. We've seen record-breaking crowds, packed fan zones, and new stars born, but also a flurry of one-sided scorelines. Soon after, England's 92-3 win over Samoa. The question was posed again. What does either side truly get out of that match? For England, it was lose-lose. Win by a cricket score, and it was to be expected. Struggle to victory, and there'd be an inquest. For Samoa, they shipped 14 tries, and the predicted landslide score materialized. So once the hammering came to being, what next? For the Red Roses, this victory gave head coach John Mitchell welcome selection headaches before facing Australia on Saturday, but also ahead of the knockout stages where they are expected to be challenged for the first time. But watching Samoa walk around the Franklin's Gardens pitch at full time, soaking in the applause, smiles from ear to ear, tears streaming, was to witness a group of players who'd already achieved so much in getting to the World Cup in the first place. They are a team of amateur players, several of whom had to take unpaid leave to play in this competition. There are 6 mothers among their group, leaving behind their families while mum take on the best players in the world. There are property managers, teachers, and traffic controllers. And then you listened as their coach Ramsey Tomakino, an IT manager, had to pause during his post-match conference to collect his emotions as he relived the experience of watching his team get applauded off the bus when they arrived in Northampton ahead of the match.